Kat and we've just arrived to Banda. It's the main island where you can catch boats to all the other islands in the archipelago.
Rhun? Yeah.
We had a bit of time, so we grabbed some lunch, grabbed a couple snacks, and now we're on the boat to Rhun. We just talked to the captain and he's told us it's going to be about a 2-hour trip to get there.
The motor on this boat is so loud and the fumes coming off of it are just disgusting. The locals don't look phased at all. Some of them are even sleeping. Obviously, this is just another day for them, but it's nuts. This is turning out to be a way rougher ride than we thought. We're finally here on Rhun, and we just need to find Nailaka Guesthouse, which is the one that Seppo and Uli had suggested to us. So we're just gonna have a look. I don't think it's too far away from where we are. How's your boat trip there, Kristen?
Man, the fumes were so bad. My eyes burned and it was just so intense. Even though we were sitting outside, I felt like my soul was dying. But we made it.
So the owner of this guest house, I can't remember his name for the life of me, he's not here at the moment, and through pretty easy conversation of not understanding each other, the locals have just told us to wait here and they're gonna go get him, so we're just gonna sit fume free and just relax. Oh, it's around 5 p.m. Dinner's not gonna be for another hour and a half. So far it seems like this island's pretty much run by chickens, children, and cats. But everyone's really lovely and really nice, and all the kids are trying to talk to us even though we have no idea what they're saying. It's really, really nice being here. We get to sit out by the sunset essentially and just watch it go down into the sea. The food here blows Hada out of the water. The Mata bamboo place that we were at with the woman who made the best food, I'm sorry you just lost. This is amazing. Like, I can't even describe how good this is. First morning here, we're gonna try and find this famous fort that Nathaniel Courthope held out on against the Dutch back in time. And I think we know where it is. We're not 100% sure. It's not a big island. It can only be so far. We're just making our way through some banana plantations and we have no fucking idea where this fort is. It shouldn't be that hard. I think we're just doing it badly. We have no idea if this is the right spot or not. But the reason we really wanted to find it was because the person who built this, his name was Nathaniel Courthope, and he ended up getting run off, he was English, he ended up getting run off of Island and retreating here with his forces, and it wasn't many of them, and they built this fort and held off against the Dutch for years. And in the end, he ended up getting overrun, but he ended up trading the Dutch Manhattan Island, which the English owned back then, to keep Rhun and a couple of trading rights with the nutmeg. Looking at it now, it's a crazy trade. Manhattan Island was useless, and Rhun Island being so close to the spice trade, which was insane. Like a hull full of nutmeg flowers or mace was worth more than gold. We just wanted to see it for its historical value because it interests us, but it's kind of the inland thing and historical piece of fun that we wanted to have. It's so hot. So we wanted to go snorkeling off of this little island called Nailaka, which is also the name of our guest house. And yeah, we asked the guest house owner and she literally arranged it in 5 minutes, but it left us crazy rush to get ready. Like, we had just finished breakfast, so now we're gonna be on our way there. Kristen's still smothering herself in sunscreen. It's a little bit overcast today, which is okay for the sun, but yeah, I hope the water's clear. It looks pretty good here. We'll see what it's like over by Nailaka. So our boat drivers dropped us off. One side of this island is getting just hammered by wind and waves. The other side's not too bad. But he's gone now. If anything went wrong, we're fucked.
We spent probably 40 minutes out on the reef. You know, it is a really nice reef. It's better than what we thought it was gonna be. You know, it's enjoyable. There's a ton of fish. It's in good condition. But the only thing that kind of discouraged us is that there is a very persistent current. It's not crazy strong, but it continuously was pushing us further and further away.
If you're after some peace and quiet, I would highly recommend coming to Nailaka Island. Whether you're staying on Rhun, or even just take a day trip here, charter a boat, spend a couple hours. Despite the currents being strong, we've had a really nice time just wandering around the island. It probably takes 30 minutes max to wander the whole island, but it's so nice. We literally have it all to ourselves.
Boatman's back just in time, just gotta grab the fins out of left in a bush. And yeah, we had a really good time here. When we got dropped off, we were a little unsure. It was pretty windy, but there's a pretty peaceful side that we just hunkered down on. Shame about the current though. I'm sure it's not like that every day, but just maybe the time we went out. We've just gone back and there's an amazing lunch waiting for us and it tastes so good. And the view, you can't beat it.
We may have only spent 2 days on Rhun, but while there it was like stepping back in time. Many of the locals there still forage for their food in the forest and cook on wood. As well, while there we were the only travelers on the island, which helped it feel all that more distant from civilization. For us, what set this island apart from the others is the town and the amazing people that live there. The other islands lacked this level of community in our opinion, and it was refreshing seeing this local island life without the people of Rhun catering to tourists.
Today we're taking off the Island and we are taking the public boat, but technically it's not supposed to stop there. It's supposed to go straight from Rhun to Banda Islands. But our guest house owner has arranged with the captain that we will get dropped off. Hopefully this works.